guy and get him tight with me, that overhook guard, great, right? Let's say you're pretty strong in your base and they can't really access pulling you in.
Yeah.
So the next type of guard I call a sit-up guard, which is now I'm going to sit up and come to you, right? So it's going to look like this. And here, whoa.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to land to guillotines, kimuras, hip bumps, all sorts of different techniques here. All right. Now, normally, even when they're high up like this, I don't want them this high with their hands on my hips. I'll still try to clear the arms. Right? I'll still try to get in here, and that's fine. Right? I might not be able to get a good clinch here, but this is going to give me something because I like having your hands heavy. Yeah. Right. So once I bring you in, here, boom, I get you down. To sit up, the technique is going to be 1 foot down, opposite elbow down. And I bring my elbow flared out this way. Yeah, because I got to pull my hip out, exactly. So they call the combat, stand-up combat base. Heel, elbow, and the elbow, 90-degree angle right here. Okay, this allows me to come up, pull my hips away. Okay, and you notice my hips did come back. All right, so at this point, without my hands or my feet on the ground, I'm able to set up and support my own weight just on my butt. That's the goal. Okay, so my heel and my elbow are just giving me additional stability. All right. Now from this position, I don't want to stay on my elbow. I'm going to put my hand on that and get up even higher. Okay. This is what I call a sit-up guard here. All right. There's a lot of different attacks I can go for here, but we're going to go into a sweep first, which is a hip bump sweep. This is going to look like this. I'm going to be here.
Oh. Okay. That's cool. Yeah.
Pop right over. All right. So again, I'm here, clear, boom. Now, I'll go to the opposite side just because the angle is really bad for the camera.
Okay.
All right, so elbow, opposite foot. I reach, and it's almost like I'm going to throw an elbow. Like I kind of touch. Yeah. So it's natural for that to happen there. I'm here, boom, boom. And my goal is to try to get my shoulder on top of yours. Yeah, right here now. Okay. At this point, I want to, when we're doing sweeps, just so you understand, I'm always trying to do a couple things. One, eliminate posts. And a post is anything that's going to help you recapture your balance. For example, if I was to push you like this, that hand's a post. Yeah. Right? If I remove this hand, you fall like that. Right? If I have this hand and I push you, the next thing I use it to come, maybe your leg, right? I step up. So when you see when I get up here, this leg is blocking your leg, so you can't post. This arm is going to control here, so it's going to be harder for you to post. All right?
All drive right here,
Yeah. So that's the first component of any sweep, removing posts. The second part is going to be the actual unbalance. Right? So in this case, normally when we go for a sweep, I'm trying to attack one point and then elevate it till you lose balance. So in this case, I'm going to be attacking directly your hips, right? And I'm trying to move your hips over your knee, right? And you notice at a certain point, boom, it's timber, right? So when we're like this, and I'm here, if I try to hip bump you from here, I don't have enough power from here because I'm not getting enough leverage. I'm not moving your hips enough. That's why a lot of people, they'll do it from the elbow and they won't get it. That's why I'm going to tell you to come to your hand. Because here, this is as high, I can lift my hips up. Oh, right? So I'm giving myself another like foot and a half, right? Where I can elevate, right? So I'm driving, boom, into your hips. I'm going to pull this in, this leg scissoring back. And control right into the mat. And then we can just stop. So if I do this motion by myself, right? Get this back up, you can see here. I'm in my guard here. Step one, like so. Step two, I'm pulling my hips back as I reach over. Okay. And I'll adjust, get a little higher. Now this leg is scissoring, this arm is pulling that elbow into me as my hips pop up. And there's a thrust followed by a twist. Boom, boom. Sometimes people just thrust, sometimes people just twist. You want both. Because the thrust is going to knock you off balance. And then the twist directs it where I want it to go. If I just twist, there's some push, but there's not a lot of push. Okay? So I want to bump and I know. Cool. Let's do it. Alright, so we're here. When we start off, you're going to clear my hands.
So, clear your hands.
And then you pull with your guard. Yeah. So now in this case, you're not going to clinch. You're going to keep distance with you. And you're going to pick one foot to put down. So
one foot to put down.
So if you put your left foot, or your right foot down, your left elbow is going to go down.
It's going to go down.
And then you're going to reach over this way.
Okay.
And as you reach over, you drag your hips back, try to get your...
And then I'm trying to go right here.
Not just yet, right?
Oh,
you first want to sit up.
Okay.
Boom.
So,
So, and you want to get that shoulder right on top of my shoulder. Boom. Good. Put your left hand now on the mat. Boom.
Okay.
So now we're like, this is now we're in the sit-up guard now.
Yeah.
Before you weren't, right?
Yeah.
So this is the starting point. Now you're ready to attack. So from here, you're going to do the hip drive.
So here.
Yep. And there's a twist.
Let's twist. Yeah. But don't I want my leg down here?
Yeah, you
right
want to,
here?
yeah, you're right with that, right?
I was waiting for that part. So
Yeah. So,
yeah, you're good.
Now your right arm wants to control here. And this is the tricky part, right? Because if you just control there, my arm is still able to post.
Yeah.
So you want to try to get towards my elbow. And you want to try to pull my elbow in this way.
With what?
This arm here.
Oh, with this arm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I find the best way of doing this,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's got to be a pop. You're not going to be able to hold my arm because you have a weak position.
Yeah.
But
But
when you pop it, it'll slide out, and then that's all you need.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, right arm, down, and do this elbow down.
Yep,
This
to
one,
reach.
this one up. I'm coming up right here.
Get up to your hand.
My hand, come down.
Nice. Excellent. Very good.
That's when it's smooth process.
And relax your arm. Your hair's hanging. It's not going anywhere. I'm stuck in there. Okay, so here, now you didn't do anything wrong per se, but I already have my hands on the mat, right? You didn't have to do anything because all you did was.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about the process.
No, yeah, it's fine. But I'm telling you just so you understand why we did it. Because
Yeah.
you want me here.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for you.
So it's really just a matter of just, of just grabbing, right?
Yeah, just sitting up. You can go here. This is not a good position for me though, right? But it's comfortable because you're not going to resist me, and the ground's not going anywhere. This sometimes it requires adjustments. You're going to be trying to pull me. Sometimes people get comfortable and they sit here.
Yeah.
That's a mistake, right? I should always want to be here.
Yeah.
Right, and you can tell it's not good for you.
It's not fun.
Yeah, right. I don't know where at your guard. So of course you're going to do. Go ahead and clear. Come up to your hand. Now you see.
Because I need this down.
Yeah. Now you can understand, right?
Yeah.
With your guards
yeah,
here,
hold up.
you can't pull your hips back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to put that foot down so you can pull your hips back.
Okay. I'm coming back here. Hold on.
Yeah. There you go.
So,
Come to your hand. Excellent. You got the actual sweep.
Yeah.
You have better than any beginner I've ever shown. You have that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you seriously, you
Yeah.
have great. There's no problem with you actually executing the hips. So we just gotta smooth out getting you there.
Yeah.
Because once you're there, you're golden.
Just go through all my head.
Yeah, take your time. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a sweep for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. because most people have a real hard time learning a hip drive and turn. You got it on the first go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Going too fast. Go chill.
Yeah, just smooth. Slow and smooth. Excellent. Now, one thing I do want to bring up here, when you get into the go into the whole sequence of everything, I'll tell you when to stop. Okay. So, come over here. I want to redo that.
Hold on. I get two in my head.
No, it's okay.
It's got
Yeah.
flow, man.
So I want you to stop right here. Okay. So the one thing here, with your leg this low, is great for the sweep. But in the slow, if it's going this slow in real life here,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go right, and I could pass pretty quickly here. So
Should I use it more as like a momentum thing, right, when I'm about to thrust?
well, normally I always keep the leg hooked,
Oh, okay.
right? So even like when you start the technique, you come up.
Okay, wait. Oh, am I going in guard?
Yeah, we can do the
Yeah,
whole thing
okay,
again.
okay.
That's good. Come in, come across. Yeah. You see, by keeping that leg hooked,
Yeah.
that's fine. It's still low. I'm not going to step over it now. Right? And you can still do everything the same. You'll notice when you sweep, it'll work the same way.
Okay.
The one thing that made your sweep weaker, you weren't on your feet.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. It
That
took
did
a-
feel different. I was like, why is it so heavy?
Yeah. See, and I like I'm walking you through all these things, and you're like, oh, I'm making mistakes.
Yeah.
I kind of want you to make the mistakes
Yeah.
because I know how you think. You're gonna understand why, and then okay, I'm never gonna let that happen.
I knew your weak spot.
No, is that you have so much power in that turn. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Yeah, like you have to really. It's like a slam right there. But that's what that's what you want though. Like you want to be able to. You want to be able to have that type of drive. You can blast them through. All right. I want to do a solo drill now, just so we can get the mechanics of that sit up a little smoother. Right. So you can back up a little bit. So we're gonna do what's called the technical stand-up, and you can do it alongside me as I'm here, right? So the way this technical stand-up works, I'll just demonstrate it once. It's like this. It's here. Right? And the reason they call it, again, it allows me to come up quickly without endangering myself, and essentially combat effective the whole time. I'm here, opposite foot, elbow, pulling my hips out. Getting that left knee down, and then I'm standing up, right? So you see, I'm able to keep this hand to defend myself the whole time. So if I'm in a fight situation, I can push to keep distance, or I can cover. The reason I'm showing this, you can see it's kind of similar to what we're doing.
Yeah, really smooth at that.
So, foot, elbow, just pull my hips back. Get down to my knee, and I just come off that knee. Boom. Alright. And you get this slow and smooth here. So you pick one side to put down. Yep.
Yeah? Oh.
Well, you were close, right? So when you got here, good, but then you stopped here, and then you had to pop up. So when you're here, bring this knee, because you see now I'm already in a standing position, so I don't have to twist my hips. Yeah, so the idea is when I get here, bring the elbow back. Now, we could also, if you go on your hand,
Oh, I thought I was supposed to go on my hand. Right.
Yeah, you could go on your hand there too. So I can start elbow to the hand. Boom. And yeah, that's it. And then bring your elbow, your knee all the way out. There you go. And then if you imagine the threat is here, so you stay facing me the whole time, right?
Okay.
So you go ahead, say whatever you want, same stance.
Okay.
Right. So when you bring that leg out, right? So you're good. So now this knee, you want to bring it underneath you. Right, but right now, you say you turn away from me, that would be a no-no, right? So when you're like this, you get here,
Oh.
right? So I can stay facing forward, right?
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So, I'm still like,
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go, a little better, yeah? And then boom, and from there you just stand up. There, so now we go. Right, so we go again. So yeah, we're here like this,
Yeah.
and in this case you might start off like pushing me away a little bit because it's gonna be hard to stand up this close, right?
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. The closer I am, the more of a risk it is for you, right? But it's calculated risk. Like,
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it done a lot.
yeah, you'll see them fighting all the
Yeah.
time, right? If they're here like this, yeah, right? Exactly. And you push off it, right? Make some space.
Yeah.
Boom. Now, gotta cover ground. And you have a left hand right there, and you can cross, right? So that's a technical stand-up, right? So this is kind of what we're doing when we're doing the sit-up guard,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, makes sense.
You can
Yeah.
see now?
Same mechanics.
So yeah, so the idea here is when I'm standing up, it's not like, and then hips come out, right? They come out, boom, here. That's the motion we're getting through, right? So if we come back to the bottom now, right, so we're here. Just a play.
Well, you're already.
Oh,
yeah. So,
When you're here, and you're gonna slow smooth, right? Yeah, reach over, and get all the way, shoulder and top of mine. Yes. Come up to your hand. Yep, exactly. Nice. Good. Yeah. Because what I want to try to do is get you up high quicker. Or not quicker, smoother.
I was on my elbow there.
Yeah, you can sneak it in sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But you can feel the power difference
Yeah,
when you go to hands.
Yeah.
All right. One more. Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Feeling better now. You're coming up faster, right?
Yeah.
Because our goal, because the window's not going to be open forever, right?
Yeah.
So when I do this,
Yeah.
I want to get here fast.
Yeah.
And you already know what you can do from here. Now, boom.
Yeah.
Right? But if I'm slow getting up here, I'm not going to have the opportunity because you're not going to let me.
Yeah.
Right? So I got to be able to get up here. Right? But if I'm smooth in doing it, I'm here. Boom. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
that's
it's
super
hard.
important because now you're in and ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Right? And you notice here, this. It doesn't have to be like threaded, just over.
Yeah.
If I'm like this, you can feel it. Just step over.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, oh crap.
Yeah.
Oops. Right? So yeah, always have at least just a hook here. Right?
Can I try again? I'm gonna try a little faster and see what happens. What?
I said, okay. Boy, there you go. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell
That way you'll be alerted when the next video drops. Now, if you want to get more videos like this on a daily basis, go and visit my membership site at ffacoach.com. We have online video curriculums, our daily videos, and you can get bonus courses like the Kimura trap system for free when you enroll today. So go ahead and help support the channel and visit today.